Hello and welcome to Toothless Tesla. I would like to share with you my 1-year experience with this public car park in Ma on Shan and its charging and parking facilities. I will show you 3 instances when I visited this car park in October of last year, and then April of this year, and finally last month in November. Also, at the end of this video, there is an announcement by the government about ending the free EV chargers and imposing charging fees at public car parks. Make screen brighter. Make screen brighter. Increase screen brightness. Here I am using voice control to increase the screen brightness on a hot, sunny autumn day in October. Okay, at this public car park in October 2022, when we were still wearing masks and social distancing in Hong Kong, there were only 6 EV chargers that offered a maximum of 3 hours of free charging. There were also plenty of ICE cars taking up the charging spaces too. So I parked for 5.5 hours and I had 3 hours of EV charging that gave about 6 kilowatts of power. The level 2 chargers here with 6 kilowatts are not as powerful as, say, other level 2 chargers that give up to 11 kilowatts. But still, this is better than nothing, and it's also free. What isn't free though is the parking fees, which are calculated in Hong Kong in a peculiar way. That is, for the first 2 hours, the charge is $7 per half hour, and if you stay longer, then the following charge increases to $10.50 per half hour. So in total, my Sunday parking fee was $101.50, or about $13 US, 5.5 hours. Now, 6 months later, let's take a look at what has or hasn't changed. It's nice to know that there are more EV chargers available now at this car park. There are now 20 EV chargers instead of the 6 that were here 6 months ago. These EV chargers are still free, although they still only allow a maximum of 3 hours charging. Okay, connect charging cable, press start, charging time. Is that the maximum? 3 is the maximum. 3 hours is the maximum. Okay, I'm going to stay longer though. Charging in process. Oh, come on. 3 hours. Start. BYD pulling up next to me. What's that noise in the background? Is it coming from an EV, such as that BYD Atto? If you own or have experience with a BYD Atto, please let me know if it makes that sound in the comments section below. Is it? Oh yeah, that's a nice BYD next to me. Seems to be 20 charging spots here. Obviously not all of them are EVs. Golf isn't EV. What's this one? What has changed is the parking fees. They have increased 14%. This means my Sunday parking fee is now $116 or $15 for 5.5 hours. So that's $15 or almost $2 increase from 6 months ago. And now it's 7 months later in November 2023, and let's see what else, if anything, has changed at this public car park. There are still 20 EV chargers available, and some of them are still iced. So Hong Kong drivers of ICE cars are still ignoring priority of EV charging spaces in general. You can see there are plenty of parking spaces available in other parts of this car park, but ICE cars are still being parked at the EV charging spaces. So I just plugged it in, now I just press start. Charging time. That's the maximum. Is that the maximum? 3 hours? How many kilowatts? That's fine. Got other Teslas parked here as well. And yet again, they decided to increase the parking fees, this time by 12.5%. So my Sunday parking fee is now $130.50, or about $16.5 for 5.5 hours. So in total, over the 1 year period, I noticed that the parking fees at the Shan Sports Ground public car park increased by 28.6%. while the EV chargers all remain free. However, this is where the good news ends, because the government just this month announced that they will start charging EV owners for using EV chargers at their public car parks. Some selected public car parks will start charging from today, which is 28th of December 2023. And you can be sure that many more public car parks will start charging for the use of their EV chargers too next year. For example, a public car park in Kwai Fong will start charging EV owners $19 per hour to charge, while another car park in Kennedy Town will start charging $21 per hour to charge. This is about the same as what you would pay for parking fees. So in effect, there is a doubling of fees at all public car parks. For those EV owners who are used to receiving free charging while they park their cars, this is obviously bad news. I will leave some references about these charges in the description below. Do you agree with these charges? Also, do you agree with parking fees at public car parks increasing all the time too? Please share your comments below. If you like and subscribe to my channel, I will post more useful videos in future about where to find free EV chargers for your EV. I consider myself lucky in that I am able to always get free charging for my Tesla, and I don't mean supercharging, which I deliberately avoid because supercharging can actually degrade your battery quicker. So join me as I share with you my tips for free EV charging. So, thanks for watching and stay safe.